Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, we're playing a 5-color deck that does in fact use the Prismatic Bridge and a large number of sagas. It's Saga Tribal. It's definitely a people's elbow, but from the top rope. It goes way over the top of the mid-range meta. And as long as there is a mid-range meta, that's the idea, to take it all the way over the top of the kind of mid-rangey powerful things that Rafine and Wandering Emperor and Lolth and company can do. But before we get into that, and while you let the deck list here before you seep into your bloodstream, I just want to say that YouTube memberships are a really good way to support the channel, especially some of the content that are like sort of the adventurous content. Like, I don't know if I would have done the Arena Craft podcast as long as I did without YouTube memberships, because a lot of those videos don't get as many views, so the ad revenue is low. So when I see that the YouTube members watch a good percentage of those videos, it makes a lot of sense to keep doing them for the channel. Now, the Arena Craft podcast has come to an end, and that's a sad thing, but I'm exploring other ideas of how to keep other different kinds of Magic discussion and different kinds of Magic content on the channel. A big one for me right now is the Worst Possible Commander Show, a weekly show dedicated to playing Commander with my friends. Many of you enjoy that. If you really enjoy it, a YouTube membership, click join below. $4.99 a month is what we ask for. It really does help support content like that, because if members are watching a good portion of that content, even though it doesn't make any money, I lose money on every episode of those, it does it encourages me to keep shows like that going. And I'm gonna probably try some other like side hustles here on the channel, you know, just some other little experiments with content to try to keep you guys in the loop about Magic the Gathering. And if you enjoy that stuff, the best way to let me know is to hit join and get a YouTube membership. Thank you to all of the members. You guys are very important to the channel, and it makes a big difference. It gives me freedom to work on other passion projects when metas get stale, or when I ever start questioning, you know, my life and why I play a video game for a living in front of people and make money off advertisements that get shown during it. The existential questions get really heavy. Like, shouldn't I do something useful for the world? Nah. Anyway, today we are playing Saga Tribal, we'll call it. This is a deck with lots of sagas, one of my favorite types of cards in Magic that has just come about in recent years. And it's 5 colors, so we get to run cards like the Kami War, which is probably my favorite saga out of Kamigawa. Just a really sweet card. The Chapter 1, exiling a non-land permanent an opponent controls. Chapter 2, bounce a permanent, also they discard. Chapter 3, make 6/6 flying trample Okagachi made manifest. And then whenever this 6/6 flying trample attacks, defending player chooses a non-land card in the graveyard, return to your hand, and this gets plus X+0, where X is the mana value of the card. We get to run a bunch of cards that we haven't run in various other decks, like Fable the Mirror Breaker. I'm just kidding. We get to run Titan of Industry. One thing about this deck, think about the reflection of Kiki and all the things that it can copy. It can copy up to 4 copies of Titan of Industry, which is freaking awesome. But so it can also copy the flipped Kami War, because this dragon is not legendary. I don't know why. I always assume that the backsides of these cards are legendary, but they're not. Like the backside of the Kami War, definitely not legendary. Very, very cool. Then we've got a few new cards, like this is Streets of New Capenna, represent here in the deck. Courier's Briefcase. This is a 1/1 blocker, basically, a little bit of sacrifice fodder, but you can sack it for a mana of any color, which helps the deck ramp. But you can also sack it for 5 mana of every color, and you can draw 3 cards. It's a very, very fun card. Azusa's Many Journeys, 1 copy I think is the right number. We have 30 lands in the deck, so hopefully when you draw your 1 Azusa Many Journeys, you get ahead on lands. And obviously if we ran 4 of these, we would draw like 2 of these and 2 lands and never draw a 3rd land ever, no matter how many lands were in our deck. So 1, the perfect number. Now you'll have it in every opening hand. The shuffler loves you. I've got a Spirit Sisters Call here. Spirit Sisters Call is a really fun way to sacrifice used up sagas like Binding of Old Gods, maybe Battle of Frost and Fire when you didn't want the extra chapters, and get back other sagas out of the graveyard like Fable of the Mirror Breaker for a reload or another Kami War. Very cool stuff. And yes, Prismatic Bridge. You can, and we will, cast the Prismatic Bridge. It's really good at hitting things like Sagas and Titan of Industry, but I mostly have it here for the deck box art to troll viewers on my stream who think I'm working on some kind of a 200 card deck or whatever they want, something with that Jin Gitaxis nonsense. I'm not. Won't do it. I refuse. I resist. Stand till the end. Anyway, this deck I got from a Magic Online Showcase Standard Challenge. I think it made like 5th place or something. It was like top 8 in one of those events, which made me go, okay, at least in best of 3, this 5-color deck is competitive in the meta. Croaky's also, I think, has played a 5-color Kami War deck for like 5 days in a row. So if you want that deck, there's plenty on his channel. But that is like Jund plus Kami War. And I definitely wanted to build a version with Battle of Frost and Fire that went a little bit bigger because I just think that suits my playstyle a little more. And who doesn't want the Prismatic Bridge in their deck? Right. Me. But here it is. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin.
It's me. It's Jenny G, and I am once again asking you to feed my hunger and subscribe. You thought your blue mage was your sensei. See him humbled by my power.
All right. Ah! No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Not like this.
Yes, like this.
What?
Yes.
Jin Gitaxis!
If you don't subscribe, I will literally call you out by name. Like you, Francisco. Or Negi. Or Marsui Mousy. Edson Zedcheta. And Moonmaster. Are you subscribed? You leave comments, but did you subscribe? 169 420 Pog. Oh, and if you're good, I'll make some custom emotes. Subscribe!
Hey, we go first. We're gonna need to do more of that. This deck is... I don't think it's even a functional deck on the draw in most situations. So, we need a lot of on the play today. We got Chatty Cathy. I think we might be casting the Prismatic Bridge, guys. Okay, they've got a creature. I've not got mana for a Fabled Mirror Breaker, because I don't have red, so... I think we're just going to land the bridge next turn. The opponent's going to play Rafine, because why would they play anything that's not Rafine, ever, in their life? This card is so good. Like, it's stupid. It is stupid how freaking good that card is. All right, guys. The bridge. Are you not entertained? There's no Jin Gitaxis. Shut up. There's no Jin Gitaxis. So as soon as Rafine gets to 5 and 6 toughness, like the Battle of Frost and Fire doesn't kill it, we have trouble. But we could hit a Binding the Old Gods or something like that. Down to 11. What are they gonna do? Pass the turn. Celestis trigger, bridge trigger. We get Titan of Industry, mofo. Ah, yeah. Okay, then. Let's make a 4/4, and since they use so many exile effects, let's gain 5 life. Because time is everything if we get to keep our bridge. Titan of Industry, baby. All right, let's also slam some Fables. This will be fun. I think we want to actually spread the Fable out, though. No, we don't. No, we don't. I was going to spread out the 2 Fables so they were going off on different turns, but nope, we're not going to do that. We're just going to play this other Fable because we want to flip the Day-Night and get the loot and the life. All right, opponent. What you going to do now? Wandering Emperor. Surprise, surprise.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with.
They're like, check out my Death Touch creature. It's getting larger. We would have hit that with the bridge. I wish we had that triggered. So we need 7 mana to cast it, so I'm going to discard the cycling land. Come at me, bro. Actually, that Rafine can survive a tangle with the Titan of Industry. Oh, the opponent's just sending the adversary. Okay. 5/6. If we double block, they'll probably Vanishing Verse, but do we like that idea? We could also just throw the Titan in front. If they had a Vanishing Verse, they'd want to use on the Titan, actually. So they might not have a way to stop a double block, or it might be an awkward way, like flashing and Wandering Emperor, giving it first strike, and then we lose 2 things. Just take it. Just take it. Counterattack the opponent. Make them suffer. They feel like they're so strong right now.
I won't let Kamigawa.
Look at them. They're playing Kaido and drawing a card. They think they have time? They have no time. I'm going to destroy them. If we hit Battle of Frost and Fire here, though, it's super awkward. We sweep 3 of our own creatures, none of theirs. So please no battle. You monster. Although I'm amazed. They left the Titan. They took out the bridge. What if I would have hit a battle there? Was there out? Okay. Gonna drop these because we have these for treasure still. Kami War. This card can go. Another Titan. Oh man. All right, we need a mana from these to use Kami War on Rafine. Go. Go, squad. They think they're going to smork me.
I'm never done for good.
All right, Kami War that Rafine, they probably play another. And then what do they attack me for? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 13. It's fine. Out. Out of my game. So aggressive. Dude. Opponent's like, well, the part I know is I smork. Converted mono white player. Good for them trying new cards. Then they Rite of Oblivion. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Gotta get rid of the Kami War before the bounce trigger. But now they're down on board presence. They're not even threatening lethal without another card, like a Rafine. Yep, Thirst, sure. Get him. You just weren't made to handle this level of power. Gain 5. Let's even shield counter one of these. Just in case they run some depopulate shenanigan. Nom. Just kidding. Farewell? Yep, one way or another. Okay, on the draw, but at least we have a 2-drop, so we're gonna keep it and hope for the best. No Triome either. No Triland. We also, I guess we're playing this on green because we need a red. Oh, you're late. All right. Black-white looks like mid-range. Mid-range is what we aim for. Go into the chapel and they're gonna get married. Celeste. Pass. Maybe we bind something next turn. We'll see. They just pass? Wandering Emperor stuff? Probably. Do I like my hand? I might like my hand. Like, what would I trade any of this for? Not that, so good call. All right, so they're going to play Wandering Emperor. What's the best thing to do with our turn? I don't want to use any spells on the tokens. I guess I could just take out the announcement. I mean, that card has got to go sometime. And we love ramping with binding. So, Wandering Emperor? Deadly Dispute. Okay. Look at that. Would you look at that? Nope, can't Vanishing versus my Celestis. Vanishing versus Briefcase. You might need to. Eventually I draw cards with that thing. Wolf versus Battle of Frost and Fire, let's go.
What happens? My power is for annihilation.
Alright, so we need... They all make green. We need 3 greens for the Titan. Don't think it matters what we get, to be honest. Start the Saga slams.
Will not cry like a meek little aren't I the generous one?
White, white, black, green, black, black, green. Oh my goodness. Oh, I do adore when this deck gets cooking. It feels like the mid-range decks. Like, what are you gonna do? Every card I play is so strong. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll take all of that. Actually, I should probably get the Fable first, shouldn't I? Because we've got a Kami War in hand, and we're not playing it this turn, so we could play it this turn, but I don't think we do. All right, got to be mindful of shuffling though. Do not want to shuffle. Yep, let's just have a nice board presence. Do I hold this land? I kind of have the mana to do everything I need to, don't I? So I guess I will. Alright, create a 4/4. Put a shield counter on a thing, it'll just get exiled. They probably don't run Doomscar. It's stupid, but I'm doing it. Your treasure? Get that out of here. I don't know what you plan to do with that treasure, but get that out of here. There's the verse. Big surprise. Did I choose shield counter? I thought I chose a 4/4. Okay. Rewind the tape. I meant to choose a 4/4. Magic is hard, guys. All right, that Shambling Gas is getting the treatment then, and that's the way it's got to be. We're gonna make an example of that little zombie. Fresh lull. Let's go.
Aren't I generous?
Right into the Kami War. So, bounce. You have to discard. Tell Wolf where to shove it.
You win this round.
All day, baby. All day long. Takanuma. All right, so they never had the Wandering Emperor. Wait, they didn't grab the Wandering Emperor. They oh, they had a wolf. Okay, come on. Let's go. So, return up to one thing. So it's interesting, right? Because we have a few ways we can do this. We can either flip this, or we can bounce it to our hand and loop these. And just keep doing them every turn. I'm gonna flip it, though. I think a dragon killing the opponent is perfectly exciting. Oh, they rediscarded Lulth. Nice. What, they have Farewell or something? I guess I'll just draw 3 cards then. If they might be casting Farewell. Whatever they have, it's good enough that they didn't want to hang on to the Lulth they got back. Uchagaki. Oh, okay. You've got Angels. Easy draw 3. The Spirit Sisters Call. That is fun. Binding. Kill 1. Attack. May I have something back? A briefcase? Why, thank you. 8/6. Alright, we got some Sagas down there. Go ahead and play the Spirit Sisters Call. Move to end step. Let's target the binding. Let's sacrifice the binding. You have no angel. How much more can our opponent take? Maybe they really do have a Farewell. They're just trying to draw 2. The Meat Hook Massacre for 6. Oh no. What will I do? So we go get Forest. What do we play? The Spirit Sisters Call is going to sack the binding to get back a Kami War, which is going to take care of the hook. So we'll play the Devils, and we'll play the Fable, and the opponent gets the picture. We go first. Awesome. Just what we need. We must go first. It's our only chance. We have no blue? I got that right? Black, red, white, green. Okay. And the Celestis can do it. Oh, we found it. We found our worst matchup. Do we play the Smashing? Yes. Let's hit this land drop. Let's hit every land drop up to the Titan. So next turn we need to play the Celestis, then we need to play a Smashing, then we need to play a Kami War, then we need to play a Titan. And our opponent ruined it all because our deck can't beat Thalia. Awesome. Like, literally can't beat Thalia. I guess next turn we could, in theory, play Celestis and draw Battle of Frost and Fire and cast it before we're dead, but we're mostly dead. Oh, they're doing the Esper version. Well, maybe if they have bad mana, we have a chance. Could kill the Thalia here, but I think we need to do better than that. Rude. Let's see what they take. If they take Smashing, we have no play next turn, potentially. Could draw Battle, though. Now we have a live top deck in Battle of Frost and Fire. I think they should take the Smashing by a lot when I think about it, but we'll see what they do. They did it. Okay, we have no play, but we have 2 options. We could use the Celestis to loot and then pass, so we gain 2 life, draw 2. Our opponent attacks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 3. If they have a Rafine, I think they just win. But they didn't play this on blue, so maybe they don't run Rafine. Weird. We can also smash for 1. If we smash for 1, we can Titan next turn. Green. Actually, we can't. We don't have enough green. We can Kami War next turn, but that doesn't save us at that point, right? Because we take 5. Yeah, I think I have to do this line. Plus it gives us a few more looks at a battle, potentially. But we could also just be dead. So now we have enough green for Titan next turn, but don't think it's going to matter. If they don't have a removal spell at this point, like, I don't know what they're doing. Oh yeah, and by the way, we don't get double loot. I was wrong about that. I realized it a little bit after I said it, I just didn't vocalize that. Yeah, that wasn't a very fun game, was it? Even splashing colors for apparently no reason, white can still just destroy you. So. Boo. Boo. Thalia, man. Must go first. Yeah, you go first. Alright. Must also not get Thalia'd. Uh-oh. Exact same opening as I've seen before. Thalia? Again? Thalia? Thalia? Checking for Thalia. Paging Dr. Thalia. Okay. Well, that's good. Just a little 1/1. Cool. Am I supposed to play green? If I play it on green, we're working towards Titan. We don't need that much blue, and we have Celestis. But if I lose the Celestis, I guess I can't cast Battle, and that's too risky. We do need Battle in this matchup. Opponent touches all their cards. Opponent touches all my cards. Opponent plays Skyclave Apparition. Feels like a god. Good for them. Good for them. Spirit Sisters Call. If I play this, they'll probably use some kind of a Brutal Cathar, and we'll get that out of them as well for the battle. Do we have black and white? We do. So we can play battle into binding, into call, into battle. Our other option that turn was to bind the Skyclave Apparition, which is always tempting, but I'd rather it got killed by the battle. I'd rather have a 3/3 after the battle than before it. Everything in. I would love the treasure. I would also love to take 1 less damage. Cool. We got their Wandering Emperor.
Now you've done it.
Perfect.
Let's turn it off. Show them how we greet our enemies.
Discard up to 2 cards. Do I like my hand? I think I can give up a land, right? What land should it be? I already have a Ridge, so I'm going to discard this one. Beautiful. Cool board, dude. All your calculated plans have failed you. Wait, what's it do? Yep, read the card. Explains the card. But where'd my Emperor go? Maybe you should have used it on my turn. Maybe your 1/1 wasn't that important. Luminarch Aspirate. And Fateful Absence. Lucky me. Love it. Okay. We're setting up. We need some land. I also need to resolve. I'll be casting Spirit Sisters Call next turn, so I'm in pretty good shape on that front. So I don't need 2 Titans either. Just 1 should be good. So let's set it like this, because we need enough land to cast this Titan, and we'll be happy. No more Ass Piratery. Next turn, we'll draw a land. We'll fetch a land. This will go off. We'll play Spirit Sister's Call. We'll draw 2, discard 1. We'll sacrifice the Binding. We'll get back the Battle of Frost and Fire if we want it. Or if something happens to this Reflection, we could get that. Yeah, we're just going to battle again. Our opponent, they should be able to suspect something. And they could gain life if they are really smart and block with the adversary, but then I would just play something else. So let's see. Maybe they'll just take the 2 for no reason. You never know. We don't have much to lose. Uh-huh. All right, what do we discard? Everybody would say the land, but I actually think it's the Celestis, because we need the land to play the Titan. Nom. Let's do it again. What else you got? Yeah, you bring them out here. I can't wait to destroy them. Oh, another one? Did you say another one? All right, here's a Rhino. 5 life for me. I got time. All right, so what's left here on battle is the draw 2. The draw 2 is pretty good. I'll take a Celestis, though, for this blue. I like mana and life. It's basically like I drew a Celestis with the clue, so why not? Bye! We beat Mono White with the slowest deck on the block. It takes kind of a perfect draw, but sometimes you get away with it. Tamio. You fight Tamio. Q550, 105. Extra life sleeves, Tamio, and a dog. Not a lot of clues, not a lot of clues. On the draw, we've got the Azusa's Many Journeys, which is one of the best things we can have, so we'll keep, but we don't have an untapped land for 2, so we've got to draw it. Every hand we have is going to be slow. Play draw is going to be crucial. And picking which land to play is going to be an exercise. All right, Haunted Ridge, Pathway Harvester, crap. All right, trouble already. We really needed the untapped land there. We did not get it. All right, that's not an Ob Nixilis. Opponent's deciding whether or not to Deadly Dispute an hour later. It's whatever, yo. You do you. They found it. They found the Deadly Dispute. 2 treasures acquired. So much mana. So many cards. And initiative. We are in big trouble. All right, let's start working on battlefield presence a little bit with a Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. I know I have the many journeys, but not getting to cast it on 2 is just, ugh. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. In they come. Take blocks where we can get them right now. And they've got their own Fable. Of course they do. I Twitch. Awesome. Let's see. Some of these lands can definitely go. I'm going to get rid of these babies. Okay, we hit a Smashing. Smashing is okay, but we need more time. I guess we're just playing Binding here? Binding, if we hit the underdog, it doesn't really do anything, so I guess I'll hit the 2/2. We've got to get ourselves to a Titan. At the rate we're going, getting to Titan should be reasonable. Discarded a Hook, maybe they have another. Seems like Hook is pretty good for finishing the job. We go to 10. Just don't ob me. Okay, another Fable, another Eye Twitch. Very redundant. Let's go get this. Make a blocker. If we play Journeys here, we can, if we take 3, play a Binding. That's not good. Not into that. And then how about a Titan next turn? Will we get there? Ooh. Alright, so we have to do it like this. And this? How's our green sources? Just enough. Okay, they discard an underdog, so they can blitz that in. We're going low, so this needs to be like 5 life and kill a reflection. Here they come. We could save it and hope that we get to copy a Titan someday, but I think we're going too low, so I'm not going to do that. 8 life is not much. Finally an ob. Ugh.
I'm not afraid of any of you.
Alright, so we're gonna have to take a lot of damage. And the Eye Twitch gets to learn, so let's see what they pick. They probably don't see the Titan coming, but they do. They grab Fumes. Wow. I did not expect them to grab Fumes there.
Obedience.
I need this land. I don't necessarily need this, but I can wait another turn. I think I can wait another turn.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay, cool. Alright, we gain 5. We destroy target artifact or enchantment. And now we just have obs to worry about. No big deal. They'll probably spend their turn fumesing this, and then the next Titan has to get to attack some obs. Or we have to draw another smashing. I think having to play that smashing was... In hindsight, I didn't have to because I drew the land, but in the moment, you needed to be sure. Kind of wish I had it back, though. Oh, they're going Devil? I would not go Devil. I would keep plussing, but don't worry about my opinion.
Plead for mercy.
Deadly Dispute the Eye Twitch. Okay. That's bizarre. You could have just fumes the Titan, so what are you doing? You get Confront the Past, which can get a Planeswalker back, but doesn't copy it. I don't like their line here. I think it's really loose. They definitely missed a damage on the Eye Twitch at minimum, but I wonder what they're going for. There's a smashing. Oh my gosh. Do we play that? We can play Titan, blow up Reflection, gain another 5. Dude, we're doing 6. You can kill both obs, leave them with a Reflection. You can copy a thing. They also can confront back the obs. So I think we really want this board presence. Gonna make him deal with another Titan. If we can attack one of the obs, it's a game changer. And then I think we still gain the life. so that we can take the damage from Ob and not discard these sweet cards. I mean, the first turn of the game that we didn't take a bunch of damage from them was last turn, and they were scrambling to deal with the Titan, so maybe they don't have many ways to kill a 7/7. Third Deadly Dispute. They play Takenuma. They invoke Despair? God! Oh my god, that's just... Oh. Are you... Okay. That's what they're digging for? Sure. Sure. I think we're gonna end up at 6 here. Ugh. Well, briefcase is not bad. Couldn't do it for less and play something else there, unfortunately.
Wipe that smug look off your
Once you hit 6, it automatically doubles, and we need a total of 7, so you just gotta do it for 6. Yeah, that works. Ugh, that invoked Despair. If we had gone first, I think we win that game. But, of course, we did not. Also, honestly, just any untapped land on turn 2, we win that game. I really believe that. Oh, on the play, thank you. And we got the Azusa's Maid Journeys. If you could stack your hand with a 1-of from your deck, it would be this one. I'm a little worried, though, that I'm not going to hit my next land. That would be just like MTG Arena, wouldn't it? This is mono white. They play Thalia. And then I miss my land. Awesome. Frickin' awesome. Nothing like missed land drops against Thalia. It's a 30 land deck. A 30 land deck running 1 copy of Azusa's Many Journeys, and we weren't able to take advantage of the ramp. It just burns my soul. Arjuna is out there somewhere. He is crying. He is very upset. I think we just get rid of that while we can before they Brutal Cathar or something stupid. There goes the Battle of Frost and Fire. God damn. No! Oh, I'm angry. I am unequivocally, unapologetically fuming. We're still in it. I do not have to keep whining. We have a chance. I know that, but it's so enraging. We drew another one. If we top a land in our 30 land deck, and if it enters the battlefield untapped, we can battle. These can sack for mana. Look at them go. Look at this master of magical abilities. Draw. It's tapped. No. All right. We can sack 2 of these to play battle, take out Thalia, to play binding, take out Thalia, make it more. I think I have to, right? I think I just gotta make this play. I can't take another turn off and hope I get to untap and cast Battle of Frost and Fire, because that's not how Magic works. Magic doesn't get played that way. The opponent's gonna play Elite Spellbinder and, or backup Thalia, I guess. Whatever. But we've got to get this thing ticking. I hate them, man. I hate them so much. It's also bizarre that I played against mono white as much as I have with this deck when I haven't played against it all week. At least this held back the Intrepid Adversary. We've got that going for us. Alright, what do we need? We need 6 mana. So I guess I'm playing this as a land, or I can kill the Thalia with it? No, I can't. I'm a mana short of that. Alright, we have to survive next turn. I don't know if we will. We have 1/3/3, standing between our face and certain doom. Power up cave, attack with everything, win? I think. That works too. So if I binding the adversary, am I better off? I mean, now I am in hindsight, right? But in the moment, that was a pretty tough call to make. The Thalia, like, if they didn't have backup Thalia, we would have battled, and everything would have been okay. I mean, if I can't even beat Sparky, what am I doing here? All right, we go first. If I don't play against a mid-range opponent soon, I'm just going to assume that they all retired from Magic the Gathering, because it's been nothing but white aggro for me today. Other than, like, I had 2 games in the beginning, and it's like when you get 2 good games, you feel like you can't give up on your deck, because you really want to share those 2 good games, but turning it into a 50-minute video, you're just... sometimes it's just a disaster, you know? Because all you play is your bad matchup for like an hour, and it's just soul-sucking. I don't know what we do against an Izzet mage. Opponent's thinking about negating this, maybe. I got this bad feeling I'm never going to draw another land for the rest of this game, despite having 27 in the deck. Make disappear, sure. Implies that they have some creatures in there. So what flavor of Izzet are you? Hey! We're playing Magic. Let's ramp. They might not play many permanents like gold spans. They might not have much at all. I think we just gotta get this down and get our land. Main phase Thirst implies they need mana. But basic lands, huh? And they discard what? Dragon's Fire Surge. Okay, they do run Gold Span at least. And they do have a land to play, but for some reason it's a very tough decision. Okay. Okay. Just get them out. Why not? Opponent's not giving me anything to shoot at, and when they do, I'll have other cards to play. Look, it's Goldspan Dragon! Holy crap! I wonder if they have a counterspell. Gotta play around Jwari at least here. Could also just play this. If they bounce it, it's really bad though. Either one gets Disdainful Stroked. Either one gets Make Disappeared. Alright, that worked. They were relying on a Jwari. I can't believe they Make Disappeared a Briefcase. Do I want to... I might need to not automatically stack my triggers. There we go. In order to get back my... Oh, never mind. I'm not getting back my binding. We got devils to kill. But yeah, stacking our triggers in a different way, we could return binding to our hand and then play it again. But if there was nothing to do that to, that would make sense. But now we have to actually fight off these little devil buggers. Could play this to play around Make Disappear, but they have... Or no, this only taps for 1 right now. Okay. Titan! Alright, we make 4/4. Shield counter. Shield counter. We'll see if they have a bounce spell for it, but if they do, we can try to recast it. It can go toe-to-toe with a Hall of Storm Giants. Fable. Okay, just, you know, is it stuff? Is it mid-range nonsense? I now has 6/6 Dragon, and I have interesting choice. Kami War, Prismatic Bridge, and I know what you want to see. So we do it. Give the people what they want, CGB. Resolves. I'm chilling. I'm not even attacking. I got all day. I got all day to hit cards with Prismatic Bridge. Just for you guys. Opponent busted out the rope. It's time for some deep thinking. They get a nice little Fable time. We get to drop 2, draw 2. Dig through their deck for something that solves their current crisis. And don't get me wrong, it is a crisis. Discarding Big Score and Voltage Surge, even with a 4/4 on the battlefield, and something to remove a shield counter from. What do you think they believe they can find? Come on, Sparky. Kick up that big AI brain. Get it in gear. There's a way. You can find it. You can find it, Sparky. We're rooting for you, Sparky. All right, draw 3. More options required. Jwari and Fable discarded. Expressive iteration must go deeper. Must go deeper. They find a solution to something that is on the board. Maybe? They've used all their timeouts to cast 2 card draw spells. They pass the turn. The Prismatic Bridge triggers. It's a Titan of Industry! Oh, baby. Let's have another 4/4. Let's destroy this Fable. Let's rumble. It's time. What do I get back? Probably a briefcase. A draw 3, thank you. I'm attacking you for 19, by the way. Down to 1, all right. I want to see him get out of this. You know, like I like to say, impress me. They have 13 damage to do. I'll even play all my cards. Get me. If you can get me, impress the audience, man. Put on a show. Big score. It starts with a big score. Careful, Sparky. You don't have any timeouts, and you need a big turn. Oh my gosh, not like this, Sparky. Not like this. You have no timeouts, Sparky. Do something. You've thought. You've used all that brain power, all that IQ for this moment. Hurry. Hurry, Sparky. You can do it. You can find a way. Galvanic iteration, big score. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. Go, animations, go. You have so many treasures now. Dude. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, Sparky. See you in Botland. And we are back for the post-game wrap. Checking the stats, powered by MTG Assistant. Free companion app, download link in description. Try it out for yourself. 5 color sagas. Picks up 4 wins and 4 losses. A 50% win rate. A coin flip of a deck on a small sample size. But I will say, the games with this deck where you're on the draw do feel pretty... especially against any kind of pressure, they feel really bad. This is definitely a deck that's better in best of 3, where it can pivot with the sideboard and move some things around. And I will not debate that for a second. In best of 1, it is a bit of a crapshoot. You can win the matchups against mono white with a perfect draw, especially if you go first. But there's also a lot of very bad tilting things that can happen, as you saw in the video. Still, Battle of Frost and Fire is a sweet card. Prismatic Bridge is a sweet card. Kami War is a sweet card. Titan of Industry is a sweet card. And if you like casting the largest, most powerful things in the format, this might be a deck that tickles your fancy, and maybe you'll try to ride the wave for a little while. I wouldn't play it on ladder because I think it's a little bit too tilting when you end up paired against mono white on the draw too many times. I couldn't handle that, but maybe this is more of a casual deck. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Please remember to get a YouTube membership if you enjoy the content and can afford it. I would appreciate it a lot. And as always, you're cool.